Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we break down 3 NCAA Tournament best bets for Friday's action. Kevin Rogers with you. We begin in Denver as Creighton takes on North Carolina State in a 6-11 game. And for our best bet, we're going to take the underdog North Carolina State Wolfpack in this game. NC State, they were at the bottom of the ACC last year, but found a way to get into the NCAA Tournament this season. And there are a lot of question marks regarding them in the tournament in spite of losing to Clemson 3 times. But NC State, though, pretty good as an underdog of 3 points or more this year, going 6-3 against the spread in that role. Meanwhile, for the Creighton Blue Jays, they were on fire from mid-January to mid-February, winning 8 straight games. But the Blue Jays go 4-4 in their final 8. And 3 of those losses come to tournament teams, Xavier, Marquette, and Providence. Meanwhile, the 4 wins came against Villanova, DePaul, Georgetown, and St. John's, all teams that are not going to the big dance. Let's take the points of NC State as our first best bet against Creighton. Now, take a look at our second best bet in the East region in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's Kentucky and Providence hooking up. And for our best bet, we're going to lay the points of the Kentucky Wildcats here. Now, first off, these 2 teams went in different directions in the NCAA tournament last year. Providence went all the way to the Sweet 16. Kentucky was famously bounced by number 15 seed St. Peter's in the opening round. We'll start with the Friars, who were 1-4 in their final 5 games. They started 6-0 in Big East play, but Ed Cooley's team cooled off, to say the least, 7-7 in their final 14 games, including that ice-cold stretch towards the end, which was capped off by a loss to UConn in the Big East tournament. Meanwhile, for John Calipari's Kentucky Wildcats, they were tripped up by South Carolina at home as heavy favorites in January, but they won 11 of their final 16 games. Also, UK seeking their first tournament win since before the pandemic back in 2019. Let's lay the points with Kentucky against Providence as our second best bet. For our third best bet, it's Indiana and Kent State hooking up. And for our best bet, we're going to take the points with the Golden Flashes of Kent State. The Golden Flashes, they won the MAC tournament, and they are in the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2017, going 28-6 this year. Also important number, 5-0 against the spread as a dog. They hung around in losses to Gonzaga, Houston, and Charleston, 3 teams that are in the tournament. Obviously, Gonzaga and Houston, very strong squads. For the Indiana Hoosiers, meanwhile, they split their final 8 games of the season. They went 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 as a favorite. Also, they had 3 outright losses in that role, including to Penn State in the Big Ten tournament. The Hoosiers were in the Big Dance last year. They needed to play in the play-in game. They beat Wyoming. They were blown out by St. Mary's in the opening round. Let's take the points with Kent State as our third best bet. So to recap our 3 best bets for Friday night's NCAA tournament action, we're going to take NC State plus the points against Creighton, also lay the points with Kentucky against Providence, and back Kent State, a 13 seed, taking the points with them against Indiana. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. Also keep an eye out for round of 32 best bets for Saturday. You can find that on our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, best of luck with your bets.